Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. It's just beyond his reach. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Interesting ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that and he's a formidable presence at the back.
Okay, interesting. Osimhen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He can run onto that.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that has a goal! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball and it all came good.
Spain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Araujo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Engages and forces him off the ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Chouameni. Bellingham. And he's been shifted off it. Bellingham. Bellingham. Big chance! And he's following up! He's scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Valverde. He shifted it to the flank. That's very neat. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Now, who's... And again! Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's De Bruyne. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Hakimi, just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Look at the space here. It's Lewandowski! Goal, Germany! And they're back in front.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. De Bruyne. Mbappe. Germany do have a chance to counter here. Valverde. Germany claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Germany with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Deftly away. Spain are looking to go forward now. Bellingham. Back into the middle. Thuram is in a really good position out wide. Thuram was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's had it taken off him. Bellingham. So what can they make of this? Oh, good-looking ball. Valverde. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Osimhen. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Valverde looking understandably energised after his goal. Bellingham. Bellingham goes on a run down the left wing. De Bruyne. He's found some space. And the shot! And that is wildly off target. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Dembele. And that has left him in a heap. De Bruyne. And he goes cross-field. And here's Bellingham. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. And the whistle goes for half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Germany have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. That gets things going for the second half. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Thuram. Mbappe. Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul. Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
So, who's he going to be aiming for here? Rodri. He's gone for goal! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
And it's Dembele. Mbappe. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Hakimi. It's a chance for Spain to break. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that's put paid to a promising move. Mbappe. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Osimhen. De Bruyne.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Spain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Germany looking to pass their way through. Oh, he's been caught on it here!
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Osimhen, and Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that.
Spain showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 21. El dorsal 5.
Llorente.
El dorsal 8.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Germany perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's picked his way through. Real chance! Pedri, gently done. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Van Dijk. Osimhen chasing after it. Nico Williams. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Valverde. Musiala. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Williams. Great, and the finish! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then. And the shot! Goal! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight at that, it was too late.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Germany go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a...
He's got the shot away! Quality ball. Pedri.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Pedri. Good read, needed to be. And he's heaved it away. Hakimi. Ball's gone out of play. Very nicely done. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Llorente. Swept in. Van Dijk tries to clear. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Pedri. He's got away. Vinicius. He's had a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Pedri. Pedri. Pedri proves just a little bit too strong. 2 minutes to be added on. Vinicius Junior. And that will be it. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
España y Alemania.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. So we're up and running. Lewandowski concedes a free kick for that. Bellingham. Can he finish? Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bellingham does well to get it back. He's a sharp little ball here. Valverde. Bellingham. Oh, good take in a good area. Rodri getting this one clear. Thuram absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Valverde. Short changes him with that pass. Rodri. It's Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. Rodri. Chouameni. And here's Mbappe! And now they can clear their lines.
Germany are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Koundé could be danger here. Oh, good ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Osimhen. He's found the way through. And the finish! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Spain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, that was vital.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's had it taken off him. Mbappe. It's run loose here. Oh, great. Osimhen! Rodri. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram. And he's had it nicked away. Valverde. Bellingham. Rodri gets across and deals with it. So what can they make of this? De Bruyne. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a sharp pass. Could move up a gear here. Nice sequence of passes, this. Dembele. And the shot! Rodri getting this one clear. Can he put it away? It's in! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
This is threatening to become a really great chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Oh, easy pickings there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tchouameni.
2 minutos de descuento.
Decent progress down the left. And it's Lewandowski. Bellingham. And no, that was never going to make it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Mbappe. De Bruyne. Thuram. There's the hit! It's a loose ball. That's really well cleared. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
Germany can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, strongly challenged there. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Bellingham. Mbappe.
This is the time you need that pace.
He can run onto that. Bellingham.
Mbappe really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
And the counter is on. He's shifting through the gears here. That's very neat. No, he's not getting his way this time. Bellingham. Spain are looking to break at pace. That's a throw.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 21, el dorsal 14.
Now it's
Serán
Bellingham.
sustituidos por
That's been
el
cut
dorsal
out, well
11,
played.
El dorsal 10. Cambio de
Osimhen.
jugadores.
Oh, this looks sharp.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Chooses to go back. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Cambio de jugadores en España.
Spain making consecutive changes here. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Valverde.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tchouaméni. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Germany perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Vinicius Junior. In by Vinicius Junior. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Foden. Germany have a chance to counter-attack. Osimhen. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rudiger with the clearance. Vardio. And they've got a throw.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 9, el dorsal 5, el dorsal 3. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7, el dorsal 20,
Llorente.
el dorsal 18.
And it's Lewandowski. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Vinicius Junior. And here's Rodrigo. He's looking to set free a runner.
Spain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
That looks a good ball through. Hits one! He's got a goal!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager.
And he's let fly! Germany looking to pass their way through. Oh, they can break here. And that is as far as they're going to go. Tchouaméni into the last 5 minutes. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a key interception. Musiala. He's played him through. He's found a... Mbappe! Goal! With so little time left. Grandstand finish.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And yes, it's him again. Germany give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Lewandowski. Petri. Deep into stoppage time. Fires from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past. And that's it. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Mbappe absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And here's Osimhen. Osimhen. That's tidy. That's Valverde. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now he's off and running. Bellingham.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Valverde. Who do you, Jim, see making the... Lewandowski! He's got away with one there. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, good-looking ball. Valverde. Osimhen. Fiddles it through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Can he stop it going out? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing. Bellingham really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run. This is the time you need that pace.
That looks a cracking ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Lewandowski. He's got away. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And that is a little undercooked. And now the breakaway. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe is flagged offside. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
De Bruyne. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's delightful. Just eases him off the ball. De Bruyne. That's a sharp pass. Osimhen. Bellingham. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's in plenty of space here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And here's Lewandowski. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And here's Mbappe. Thuram. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Thiaw with the clearance. And he's quick to snatch it back. Valverde. Osimhen. Stood up well to him there. And that's really well manoeuvred. De Bruyne. Valverde. Osimhen. Great chance! Superb goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
Swift, incisive, now the finish! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the action is back underway.
Germany really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Dembele. That'll be a corner. And we have our very first corner. Well, that's an excellent interception. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's been shifted off it. Mbappe. Mbappe with Valverde! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Rodri is there to clear. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. No, that's been intercepted. De Bruyne. Rudiger makes the interception. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rudiger looking to penetrate opposition lines. Rodri. Now it's Thuram. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe has got himself a free kick.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Hakimi getting this one clear. Valverde is fouled. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And he was quick to react. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Thuram. Thuram showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Valverde. Oh, good. Can he finish? He scores! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Gol de España. Marcó en el minuto 63 el dorsal 21. Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 15.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 21.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
El dorsal 11. El dorsal 20. Cambio de jugadores.
Traumeri. Koundé. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Germany perhaps contemplating their next change here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. The pass has gone astray. Foden. To Musiala. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Thuram. Lovely feet. Koundé. Foden. Guardiola. Williams. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. So, what can they come up with here? Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Hakimi deals with that comfortably. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they can counter here. Pedri. Oh, that's a key interception. Nico Williams. Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Osimhen! It's in! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Germany get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Araujo does really well to win the ball there.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Musiala. Now it's Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played back in.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Musiala. Big chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the keeper beats it away.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski gets flagged offside.
Cambio de jugadores en España.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
5 minutes to add.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
Nico Williams. Chouameni. To Musiala. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rodrigo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And through to the goalkeeper. Can he spark a counter here? And smartly reclaimed. And that's it. Germany perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts were... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see? Turan! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Bellingham. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Mbappe. Rodri. And here's Bellingham. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That's really well cleared. Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Gently done. Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham. Bellingham. Dembele is wide and looking to get onto this. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Osimhen producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Germany yet to have an attempt on goal. That has been cut short. Bellingham. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Mbappe! Rodri is there to clear. And it's Dembele. And a shot! Quality ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Mbappe! Nice ball, and the shot! Goal! Germany!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Germany have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
He's had a shot! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
And the finish! Rodri gets good distance on it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Germany have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Oh, important interception. Could move up a gear here. Oh, nicely intercepted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Defending of the desperate variety. Little pass back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Good spot, he's seen the run. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Mbappe! Bellingham! Real chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rodri. Looking tidy in possession here. Vardiol getting this one clear. Lewandowski. Bellingham. Rodri. Passes short and sharp. Spain finding their passes. Deftly away. Araujo. Looking for the run. Osimhen! And it's in! Deep into first half stoppage time. A crucial goal. There's the whistle for half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides. Neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Germany have ultimately had the better of things in the first half. Ahead by the... He's had a hit! Oh, taken with style! Spain are all square!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
This has become one superb game of football.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Germany with the corner, they're first. De Bruyne gets it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, he's not getting any further than that. Spain trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Dembele, good running, strong and purposeful. Dembele is fouled. And that's going to be a booking.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
So,
8.
time for changes
El dorsal
on both
14.
sides, actually.
El dorsal 5. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15, el dorsal 10, el dorsal 11. Cambio de jugadores.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Williams. Now the finish! Goal, Germany! And they're back in front. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Germany go into the lead. Pedri driving through the middle. Chooses to go back. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Rodri.
Foden, they've got to make this nice and quick.
Good pressure, determined, intense. Williams! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 21.
Spain making another change here. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to...
Can he finish? And that has fair fizzed.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Germany are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Musiala. Foden could try cutting inside here. Nice interception, well timed. Llorente. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Pedri. Lewandowski. Chance! Really well taken goal.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves.
Can he put it away? And that is wildly off target.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Llorente. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Spain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And that was very necessary. And it's Rudiger. Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Mbappe. And here's Lewandowski.
That was lovely, that.
Chow with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Llorente. Spread neatly. And that has sent him sprawling.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. Engages and forces him off the ball. Germany, moments now away from seeing this one out. Lovely bit of skill. Rodri. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
That's Valverde. And now they can clear their lines. Konate. And he's there to clear it. Oh, it's come loose. They get a throw in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And it's Lewandowski, brilliantly cut out. And they've got rid. Hakimi. And we're done. Germany have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. He's found a way through. They've won a corner. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And here's Dembele. Opts to play it back. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Valverde! Stood up well to him there. It's a chance for Spain to break. De Bruyne. Forwards and with intent. And that is a little undercooked. De Bruyne. That's going to go a long way. And back to the goalkeeper. And here's Thuram. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That looks a good ball through. Lewandowski! Goal! Spain!
Spain clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He can get that clear. Driven forward. Alisson will lay claim to that. Germany are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Great, and the shot! He scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Germany grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Valverde, oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Lewandowski. Can he latch on to this? That is good strength. Bellingham. Now who's going to be first to this? Passing nice and neat. De Bruyne. Half an hour played now. Valverde. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, well played, well sorted out. De Bruyne, who does have an assist to his name. Nicely aimed pass.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Dembele. Chance here to counter. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's in a great position. Great hit! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
Great defending, strong and determined. Lewandowski. Now it's Valverde. And he's been shifted off it. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. hole, gets it away. Bellingham. It's a loose ball. De Bruyne. Oh, they could break here. Spread neatly. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Dembele. Can he get onto this? He's picked his way through. De Bruyne. Bellingham. Good spot, he's seen the ruck. Thuram! What a wonderful goal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Tchouaméni. Mbappe. He won't be happy with that one. Mbappe.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And it's Lewandowski. No, that's been intercepted. Bellingham.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Dembele receives it in a wide position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Germany really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Out to the left it goes. Mbappe going full tilt down the left. Has a go! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Mbappe. That's been cut out, well played.
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And it's Dembele. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that was very necessary. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's only too happy to take that back. That's a little off target. Tchouaméni charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
So, can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Almost an hour gone. Bellingham. Valverde. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Bellingham. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Lewandowski.
Germany showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Xiao. Oh, nicely intercepted. It's a good run down the right. Shot could be on, and he's in on goal.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 21.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Up for a header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
El dorsal 15.
Looking for options for movement.
El dorsal 18.
And the shots!
Un cambio de jugadores.
Germany perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Musiala. Now it's Foden. Pedri. Into the last quarter of an hour. Musiala.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Araujo. Thuram is herring after that one. Pedri. Musiala.
Spain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Araujo. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now that's well seen too. Germany are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Couldn't squeeze it through. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, this looks sharp.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Vinicius Junior.
Oh, great feat, that.
That's a good run down the left. Now it's Thuram. Thiaw does really well there. He is strong. Osimhen. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. Mbappe in with the challenge. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. It's a chance for Spain to break. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Can he spark a counter here? Araujo does really well to win the ball there. And it's De Bruyne. He could be in here. Lovely bit of skill. Shapes to shoot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Germany are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Thuram. Oh, and he's through the middle. Thuram. Rudiger. And it's De Bruyne. Thuram. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe! There's the shot! Really well taken goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Lewandowski touches it back. Valverde! Oh my word, that is quite something! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Germany get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Moved on forwards. Now it's Thuram. Mbappe gets into some space. Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Mbappe, real chance! No mistake! Germany are all square. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's played forward. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Mbappe. Dembele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rudiger get Mbappe with the foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Vicario punts it upfield. Valverde. Valverde. He has found the way through. Corner. Germany with the corner, they're first. Decent hit! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Rodri. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Valverde does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Lewandowski tries a shot! Goal! Spain! And they get themselves in front!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Spain take the lead.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's quick to snatch it back. And here's Thuram. Bellingham. Now Mbappe. Valverde. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Thiaw kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mbappe. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
This has become one superb game of football.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Chouameni did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Mbappe! And we hit half-time, and it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. The midway point of the game.
Well, who would have expected both teams going in level after that? Lots of drama, and Peter, please don't ask me to pick a winner.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
The second half then, just getting going. Just eases him off the ball. Germany do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Rodri. And that could set him on his way. Mbappe. And the shot! And it's a goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 14.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
And that is a little undercooked. Spain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He's picked it. He's had a shot. They want to be quick. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, nice touch. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 8 será sustituido por el dorsal 15. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Almost an
La
hour
asistencia
gone.
a este partido asciende a 71.550 espectadores.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Thuram.
That's going in strongly.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
It's a good run down the right. Succumbs to the pressure. Rodri with a definite foul there. Can he finish? Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Rudiger makes the interception. Germany still have the cards to affect this game. Valverde. He's had a hit! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful. Spain clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Chouameni. Williams.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 9 será reemplazado por
Intercepts
el
the throw.
dorsal
That's
11.
well read. Osimhen. Vardiol. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he's intervened well there. Driving forward. Pedri. It's a... Osimhen! That's really well cleared. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Muscular approach does pay off here. Osimhen.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nico Williams concedes a free kick for that. And he has shown him a yellow card. Llorente. Nice interception, well timed. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory, right?
Valverde! Now that is commitment to the cause. Desperate defending required here.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
All hands on deck for this one.
Habrá 5 minutos
Not
de
pretty,
descuento.
but it gets the job done. And here's Rodrigo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. And they've got rid. Spain have reclaimed it. Pedri. Foden. Osimhen. That's going to go a long way. And time is up. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Lewandowski, played out to the right. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been won straight back. Quality ball. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Now it's Lewandowski. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, can I bring Ousmane Dembele to your attention? He's been described as a phenomenon and one of the very best. That's high praise indeed, and we've seen some great flashes, but he still has a long way to go to fulfill all of that potential.
Yeah, he's going for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Germany just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Squeeze it through. Out to the left it goes. And here's Bellingham. Oh, great ball. Now it's Osimhen. Shot a goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Driving forward. Bellingham! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He almost benefited from some real generosity. No wonder the keeper's going nuts.
Dembele. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. And he's quick to get it clear again. So we're still where we started right now. Gabriel spots it and intercepts. That's going to go a long way. And here's Mbappe. Tries a shot! Bellingham. And he was quick to react. De Bruyne. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that pass is... Oh, he's been caught on it here! It's one! Oh, it's come loose! Oh, he's been caught napping! Valverde has got himself a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Valverde looking to play it into the box. And one more try! Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front. Germany are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And he's certainly onside here. Lewandowski has been caught there, it's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. They're taking a moment to consider their options. This time, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's Dembele! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Dembele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Dembele. Oh, good ball. Decent hit! Oh, what a mistake. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. To increase the lead. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that's going to be a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Bellingham. He's played it back.
I would think that was the wisest choice.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Germany have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Mbappe on a charge down the left. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Dembele, and now the breakaway. Somewhat off target.
Germany have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Llorente, and it's De Bruyne. Now it's Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Dembele. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Mbappe. This might spell danger. Bellingham. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Germany go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we are already promptly back underway. Mbappe! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Mbappe brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Gabriel cuts it out. Spain are looking to break at pace. Chouameni. Llorente running with the ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Dembele, Mbappe.
Well, the moans and groans.
He's had a hit! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal
3-0
14.
and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Oh,
good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
El dorsal 15. El dorsal 20. Cambio de jugadores.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Spain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now it's Mbappe. Spain needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Germany do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He is through here. Osimhen. Osimhen! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. So what can they make of this? And here's Thuram. Valverde. Oh, that's neat. Rudiger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Llorente has a go! And he's following up! Keeper's got his work done.
Oh, his instinct was brilliant, but not the finish.
Oh, Red, nice interception. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Valverde. Oh, shooting chance! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And here's great hit! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Germany finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Valverde! Big chance, corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Rudiger attempts a clearance.
And here's De Bruyne.
It's a throw-in. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great defending, strong and determined.
De Bruyne.
Looking for options for movement.
De Bruyne.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Mbappe.
Bellingham.
Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Valverde, who set up one goal.
Can he put it away? Goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Spain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And it's De Bruyne.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Valverde. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Mbappe.
Such good technique.
He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Dembele. Oh, nice touch.
Germany are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Mbappe! He has done it!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Germany get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Chouameni. He's going to be disappointed with that. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
Oh, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Now it's Mbappe.
Chance!
Spain have the chance to go the other way. That's Valverde. He's had a hit! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
This has become one superb game of football.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Rudiger gets it away. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He can run onto that. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That is a brilliant interception. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that's well seen too. De Bruyne. And it's Lewandowski. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now, what about a counter-attack? Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. De Bruyne. Valverde. Thuram.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Araujo in with the challenge. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. He's played him through. He's picked his way through. An uncompromising challenge. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. And he's cut it out. Played over towards the opposite flank. Mbappe. And now the breakaway. Now it's Thuram. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's heaved it away. Vicario deals with it effortlessly. And the first 45 minutes are up. Germany playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, who would have expected both teams going in level after that? Lots of drama, and Peter, please don't ask me to pick a winner.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 14.
Germany get the second half started.
El dorsal 10. Cambio de jugadores.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Llorente is fouled. He won't be happy with that one. Pedri. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the counter is on. Nico Williams going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And that interception was most necessary. He read... Now the finish! And he's gone looking for safety. Vardiol. Vardiol drives forward on the overlap. And he's there to get it away. Germany do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Valverde. Pedri. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Great defending, strong and determined.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Throw in.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 20, el dorsal 21, el dorsal 15, el dorsal 17. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
Lovely bit of
42,
skill.
el dorsal 11, el dorsal 8.
Konate did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Asciende a 71.550 espectadores.
Germany still have the cards to affect this game. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Can he get it through? Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rodri makes the interception. That is a great ball. Now it's Pedri. That's been drilled in. Musiala. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Mbappe. Musiala just eases him off the ball. And he has been fouled there. Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So, he's plotting something before playing it in. And he can clear it away. Musiala. Osimhen. Osimhen!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Vardiol.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's really well manoeuvred. Thuram. That's an excellent interception.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's found a way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Aim forwards. Oh, he's been caught napping. Chance here to counter. Nico Williams. Pedri. Vinicius Junior. Musiala. Konate concedes a free kick for that. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. That's a shade optimistic. Rodri cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift.
Shot a goal! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Germany complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 4. Será
Not much time now for
el
anything
dorsal
fresh to
13.
happen, I think.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
4 added minutes on the board. Deftly away. And it's played forward. Vinicius Junior. Can he finish? Well, that is commitment to the cause. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Hernandez. Oh, great play! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And we're done. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.